guys to our first episode of Call the People. It's your girl, Chubbs the Goddess.
The one and only Mr. Global.
Y'all already know, it's Taz the Prince. And this is the Call the People Podcast, where we finna get messy and talk about all the latest stuff. We talking about the juice, we getting down to the gossip. And y'all already know we might talk about your motherfucking husband if we want to, okay? Period.
Well, we're going to hop right into it today. We're going to get into this internet beef that our girl Cardi B and our girl JT got going on at this moment. But we all know it stems from the barb herself, Nicki Minaj. So the internet's been going crazy trying to figure out what's Carisha's perspective on this beef between JT and our girl Baddies. So before we get into it, do you guys have any perspective? We're going to put it like this. How would you feel if your friend was in a beef with somebody? Would you protect them? Would you stand up for them? Or would you play the background? It just depends on the circumstance. So how do you guys feel about it before we get into it?
I would like to say, they already know how I feel. If you fucking with the op, I'm going to keep telling you fucking with the op. Because if I don't like that bitch, I feel like my friends shouldn't like that bitch. But I be understanding. I get it. However, I just think that when I say no, that's
and then
no.
on the Baddies side, one thing about Baddies, we all have known that Cardi B loves to speak her mind. The girl gonna say whatever she feel in that moment. So do you feel like if it ever gets heated enough that maybe if Cardi say the right thing, Carisha gonna come out? Cause you know sometimes people lure you out when you fussing with folks. Sometimes you know they say that right word and you be like, baby, it's over for you. Let me tell you, that's what I wanted to tell you in the first place.
No, I think it won't happen on social media, but if they face to face and something was to happen in Miami actually would probably be the one that pop off before JT. I do think that. I think Miami, like, to the public, I'm not gonna say nothing. But bitch, if we out in the street and y'all hoes try me and my friend together, you know what it is.
Well, again, I know the girl is bothered.
And it, you gotta keep it like that. Cause I would be the same way. I think we kind of all would be if we had fame. We kind of be like, all right, sis, now listen, you know, if we together, some shit pop. You know we rolling that hoe out together.
Period.
But I can't say nothing.
We got one we could beat up right now, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Go ahead, what you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, I was on Mary in the Lounge. I guess people just try to keep their decorum or whatever, you know. They profile clean or whatever, but, I mean...
She dating a whole billionaire out here.
So
she cannot be talking crazy.
But for real, so do any of y'all feel like y'all can relate with Carisha's perspective? Like, do any of y'all feel like, hey, I've been Carisha before, I've been in the middle, I've been the middleman, and, you know, I just want to stay out of my hands, going to stay clean, I'm good with both parties, and I'm just trying to get my money. Like, I'm just not trying to tarnish my reputation with dealing with this foolishness.
I've been in similar situations, but, I mean, it just depends on what way you take it, and if you clearing the air with that person or whatever, if you moving forward past the situation at hand. So it all depends on the standpoint. I personally feel like whatever the art is, if it's directly to you, then that's when you react or whatever. Sometimes if it ain't all the way, you know, directed to you by yourself, then, you know, sometimes you gotta take the latter. It just depends on the current situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And I also think Miami, like, this shit petty. And she like, girl, this shit gonna blow over. Like, yeah. My feelings towards Nicki is that Nicki is a bitter rapper right now.
A bitter bitch.
I'm not gonna call her queen out of her name. However, I do think she's very bitter. Because for me, I feel like if I'm the queen, I'm not even addressing these hoes that's not on my level. Why am I going on my radio show, airing people out, saying stuff about people? The queen don't do that. If the queen feels some type of way, it's off with your head, and I ain't gotta explain nothing. Why are you going up there explaining stuff? If you really the queen, you should have power to move. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I don't like Nicki right now, because I feel like she finding reasons to not like people. Like,
petty.
It's petty. It's petty reasons. Like, she feel threatened because, like, Megan is out here making moves.
Period.
And Cardi is that hoe. Like, she's setting standards, breaking records, and she feel threatened. And it's more so if you can't be like, okay, sis, either it's gonna be two queens or I'm gonna share the spot.
That's true.
And the reason why all the female rappers are mad is because Nicki came and said, oh, JT is the princess of rap. So if the queen of rap is telling JT she the princess, of course all the other rappers, female rappers, gonna feel some type of way.
But why just JT the princess? Why not JT and Carisha?
Because Carisha isn't a rapper. People write for Carisha, right? JT write her own raps. So that's the difference. And granted, I'm not taking it away from JT that JT is that girl. JT, she deserves princess of rap. Yes, she do. I do believe that. But I also believe that it was biased when it was given to her. Like, Nicki did it not because JT is that rapper and that girl. Nicki did it because she didn't want to give it to Cardi. Right? It was easily should have been given to Cardi. When Cardi started breaking records, if Nicki didn't want to give her the queen spot, why Nicki didn't just say, okay, we're going to call you the princess and leave it there?
Well, I mean, personally.
And that's why Cardi probably mad. Because she like, you going to give it to a hoe that ain't even breaking records like I'm breaking records.
That is true, because when Cardi came out, it wasn't a hit, but let's be clear. The girls all stole from Kim, honey, because Kim was the original Queen
that's
Bee.
true.
Queen Bee, Little Kim, all that. Kim was the first itchy ya. First one posting with a coochie out on these pictures.
That's the truth.
Kim was the one that set the path for these bitches. And you know what? They gotta give Kim her respect. But the crazy part is Nicki don't like Kim neither. But she gotta bow down. Whether Kim built like the leprechaun or not, she gotta bow down. Because she paved the way for the girls. Okay, if it wasn't for Kim, when none of this banky stuff listen, take it back to the 90s. Foxy and Kim was the Nicki and Cardi of the time. Taking raunchy pictures, changing the colors of their hair, the big chains, the nasty bars that you can lick my pussy. That was the girls in the 90s. So these girls gotta pay homage. And I really do feel like Cardi could possibly take the queen spot. Just because, and it's only off of this, Cardi has no filter. Nicki, she filters it because, you know, she reaches out to all audiences. But Cardi is, you take me as I am, this is me, this is Cardi, I'm bold, I'm loud. Either you gonna respect it or you're not gonna fuck with it. And that's why I feel like Cardi should get what she's owed. Like, she deserves a crown. Because she said talent doesn't come from what you look like, but it's who you are. Like Glorilla. My girl came from nothing
L to the O,
to something. Listen, y'all, we all need to give a hand clap to our girl Glorilla. Because our girl definitely did that.
On them headlights.
Okay.
You come outside today.
Let me, she's scared, right? My girl, we definitely have to give a huge shout out to Glorilla. My girl showed us that coming from the trenches, from nothing. Baby, look at me now, and she ain't changing who she is. She said she ain't getting no surgery.
The biggest one is me. He got all them little bitches.
Okay, that's what my girl said. Come on. My girl didn't what? She said, come on. Now, Glorilla, I am gonna say this. You were dead ass wrong for talking about what's up, Charlotte, North Carolina. Baby, it's Charlotte, bitch. 704. But
Queen City.
Okay, that's what it's. Hey, Charlotte.
Wait. You said she said what?
Enough talk about the celebrities. We love y'all. We definitely give homage to where we getting on to the reality. Now I know you girls have been keeping up with the Housewives, and I know you have been keeping up with Married to Medicine and all that good stuff. So baby, we just gonna go ahead and jump into it.
Hold on. Did y'all see the Real Housewives of Potomac? I don't know if y'all watched that or not, but I did.
I ain't got into it yet.
And I'm.
That old bitch still up there.
Who?
That light skinned old lady.
Karen. Okay, so no, Potomac is in DC, like at DC.
I know Potomac is.
So originally when it came on, I watched it just because of that. And then it had Jamal Bryant. Y'all know Jamal Bryant, the pastor. He had his ex-wife up there, Giselle up there. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, let me watch it. Then you start watching, it got real good. But this season here,
yes.
I don't know. I watched the first episode and I feel like they trying too hard. Like,
I don't like them better.
My opinion is that people taking notes from like other housewives and being like, good, I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna try this. And it works, but it don't. Like, if it's not broke, what they say? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Right. So they gonna keep doing this shit over again, and we gonna keep watching, but it's getting played out.
Well, I mean,
like you got Karen. She the old girl that I like. Karen. I will tell you
the
why.
oldest fish on the show.
I'll tell you why I like Karen. Karen is married to the Black Bill Gates. Well, he used to be the Black Bill Gates, and they got some type of agreement. They get into it this season where she like, you said that I can have some eye candy. We don't know what eye candy is yet. We don't know what that means, but we're gonna watch and see.
Some extra dude.
Then you got Robin. Robin was married to this basketball player named Juan Dixon.
Robin is a bitch that is delusional.
Robin.
That man been with you for 18 years and he still ain't trying to marry you, bitch.
Well, no, now I think it's her. I think now she like, I got the money and I don't want to lose it because we lost it when he had the money.
I got the pussy.
So she like, should I get a prenup? She asked her friends like, should I get a prenup because
get that home.
But check this. They said, well, did he make you sign one? And she said, yeah. But I didn't get nothing out of it because he didn't have nothing to give because he went bankrupt. Right?
That's all.
So, I want to know, if y'all got rich, would y'all get a prenup?
Hell yeah, with the quickness, hell. I'd be
I
a fool.
ain't gonna say
especially if I'm the breadwinner, baby. I'm like Candy Burris around here, baby. You gonna sign them papers so we ain't get married. Baby, anything I'm taking in this piece.
His own point.
Well, that's fine. But anything we put in together before I came in, I'm having to leave. And whatever we build on the side or whatever, we'll split the dividends. No, baby, we gonna get a prenup. No, ain't no fool.
Okay, so what you think?
I don't know. I want the bitch. I want an old nasty divorce, honey. Bitch, I'm bitch. Honey, fuck the prenup. I don't want just what the fuck I signed on this paper. Oh, bitch. I said 50% and that's no, bitch. I want every goddamn thing. Bitch, I want your socks, the left one and the right one, bitch. I want every mother. Hell yeah, your drawers too. If I bought them bitches with my car, bitch.
Ooh.
I want it all, honey. I want an old nasty divorce. Listen,
Not
if my man,
gotta be nasty, honey.
it's gonna be nasty fucking with me, bitch. Cause let me tell you this. People going to these marriages. Okay, well, I had this coming in, and then, you know, as y'all grow together, y'all start building a lot. Y'all start setting foundations and this and the third. Bitch, you mean to tell me if I invested 100% into this foundation, but when I signed that prenup, it said 50%, and I can't see 100% turn around of what I put in this motherfucker? You mean to tell me, bitch, you gonna take my 50%?
So this is
prenup is what you start out with.
yeah. So
If we build something together later on, then this one we can negotiate.
I want an old nasty divorce, bitch. I want everything, bitch. I ain't no Tina Turner, bitch. I ain't gonna say I just want to keep my name. No, bitch. I want it all, bitch. Give me my goddamn car back. Bitch, I can take the goddamn kids because we know you ain't gonna take care. And if I get to keep the kids, bitch.
So this is my
Rub me my motherfucking money right now.
This is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this. If I came in it, let's just break it down.
Mm-hmm.
If I came in it with $1.5 million,
You better leave with me 0.57.
I think I should be entitled to leave with my $1.5 million, and then whatever else we made after the $1.5 million, we can split that evenly, and you take what you take, and I take what I take.
But
I'm
once
the type
you
of bitch
sign
that'll
that
be
prenup, bitch.
yeah, but that's in my
That's
would
how
be
the
in my
prenup
prenup.
goes.
So I would say in my prenup, I literally would write it out and say, what's in my bank account right now? All right, bet. What I came into this marriage with is mine. Now, everything I make after that, you are entitled to, because why? You are the person I'm confiding in at nighttime. You might not be on my LLC, my deed or whatever, but you technically are a business partner, because at night I'm unloading all of this on you and you giving me your unsolicited advice.
In many ways, and it dumping on me.
But even with that, if your man stressed out at work and at nighttime he come home and he damn blowing your back out, taking you to Pantown, bitch, you entitled to something because he relieving all that stress on you.
Okay, I'm entitled to it.
Now, granted, that $1.5 million I came with, baby, that's not your stress.
Yeah,
that's my stress. Right, yeah, girl.
Okay,
but everything else we can split.
Let me tell you something. Most of people sign prenups with this when one of the spouse has money and the other does not. That's when the prenup is a dominant thing in the relationship or in the marriage. You never hear about prenups with motherfuckers that already got the coins on both ends of the spectrum. But majority of the time, it's either one spouse has more than the other. That's majority. That's it.
Raise this question.
Raise your flag.
But what's wrong with that? Because as somebody who personally, in the stage of getting ready to feel like I'm able to date, I would want somebody that either makes more than me or the same as me. Because if they make it less than me, then I'm gonna feel as if I have to bring them up. But if I meet somebody that's making less than me and they got potential to make more, or they making steps to make more, what's wrong with that? Because I might need that push. I might need that guy like Candy needed, right? Let's just think about Candy's situation. Candy got her hand in everything.
She do.
Right?
Pussy too.
And everybody said whatever they said about Todd. But Todd has made that girl more money than she has probably ever made.
Of course.
And let's be honest. He had less money, but she seen that, okay, we can do this together. He got something that can help me because I can't do this part, but he can. Mm-hmm. So if I see that, and I know somebody already got the ability to make money because he got money, it ain't like he ain't got money.
He just ain't got as much.
He just ain't got as much as me. But I see he making strides to get it, so therefore I can trust that. But if I'm fucking with somebody who ain't got no strides to do nothing, and I gotta get them a job, build that bank account, put a little money in, that's too much.
Yeah,
no, that's different.
That's too much different. All the way around because
that's different.
No.
And even if my husband was like Todd, and Todd said to me, or my man said to me, well, my little 500,000 I got, you got 1.5. I'm a little 500,000. You not getting that. That's mine. I should be able to leave the marriage with that. I should be able to sign a prenup that he has too and say, take your 500. Not being petty, but you came in with that. I don't want that. So you came in with that. Don't take your 5 and make my 1.5 too. You keep your 5 and we'll make it.
I think and people just itemize it a lot because it ain't just money. We talking about properties, deeds, things of that nature that may look small when we look about it like 1.5 million or whatever. Yeah. But we talking about houses, properties,
even with the houses
and things like that is more
flourishable. Y'all when y'all get divorced, y'all would want somebody to keep the house. Fuck that. My husband getting rid of the house because you ain't about to fuck no bitch in the house that I walk through. Get rid of that shit.
Todd kept the condo now. Let's bring the trap back.
But you signed the prenup. That's what you signed.
Yeah, but no, we would have a conversation before that. I would say any properties that we acquire together, we have to sell. Nobody is keeping nothing.
Oh, I ain't putting that in my prenup.
But what if you got kids? You can't just say, bitch, give me this house.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna find another family home, and I'm gonna tell my babies, listen, the family as we know it isn't the same anymore. So we're gonna have to find a new normal. And I know you guys are used to this house, but we're gonna have to move on and make new memories elsewhere. And that's just me personally, because if I let go of a person, I need to let go of everything. I'm not staying in that house where we had married memories at, because then that's gonna keep me in the dumps. And I personally don't want him to do the same thing, because I'll be pulling up, picking my kids up and seeing a new lady outside in the garden picking flowers. Oh, bitch, I put that grass down home. Don't you put no flowers in. It's just a natural connection. So, like, get rid of that shit. Get rid of everything. Start over new so I don't have no attachment. You don't have no attachment. Because if I come to the house and see shit change and a new bitch walking around, I'm naturally going to feel some type of way.
Well, you got it out. But you got to understand, it's lives connected to that property. Like,
that's fine.
You just can't, just because
that's fine.
Listen, especially if you sign. So this is why I want to own that.
My life connected to our River Bluff. My life is connected to our River Bluff apartment, but I moved on.
Let's run the track back real fast.
I'm just saying. You got memories at every place.
We have memories at different addresses. We definitely understand that, but sometimes we just can't up and leave what you work hard for or your foundation. Sometimes you got too many people, too many lives connected.
That's my opinion.
I'm telling you, that's my opinion. Opinionated. But sometimes you have like, that's why I say I want to own that divorce, because at the end of the, I don't mean to actually, but it could be fucking with me. No, I am. But this is what I mean by an old nasty divorce. We done built this house and this and the third. We done built this foundation. We have really got it out the mud to get where we are today. And I done fucked around and signed this prenup. Oh, well, all I want when we done is the house. And my 1.5 or my 500,000 that I came in with. How, bitch?
No, I
the
think
Maserati belonged to me,
no,
bitch.
if I came
But
in
sometimes they used to be so in love and they be so blinded by that moment, they don't put them clauses in their prenup.
That's true.
And they miss out.
True.
And now they in court trying to get it back,
True.
but you done signed this paperwork.
That's true.
You gotta be mindful of what I don't give a fuck how much in love I am. If I sign a prenup, bitch, I'ma make sure in capital letters this bitch get everything that she say she want. When I say everything, bitch, how can we say everything?
I just would say
This bitch gotta get everything she want about this
I just would
motherfucker
say
house.
what I came in with is mine, and everything else that we acquired, we split 50-50.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
But you know they be having secret accounts and shit that you be feeding money into.
That's where it gets tricky at.
Okay.
But if we have that joint account and that joint account got 10 million in it, that's 50-50. You take 5, I take 5, and we out of there.
But anything they wired to that private account that belongs to you,
account, my lawyers will find that shit out and then we'll handle that
it's
accordingly.
gonna be
And
a
then
motherfucking day.
but then the best man, if a guy feel like
I want to break. Go ahead.
if a guy feel like he's entitled to everything you got, then he came in it with the wrong intentions in the beginning.
Okay, but sometimes
Because ain't no real, I don't care what nobody say, ain't no real man gonna sit there and take everything from somebody he loves. Because he cared too much. So he would, that's just how I feel. Or no real person in general.
These niggas
Like,
hateful.
if you genuinely backing out of a divorce and y'all are at mutual endings, y'all will both be able to sit down at the table and say, okay, listen, we both came to an agreement that this ain't for us. Let's just go about it separate ways and do that thing. Now, granted, if he cheated and he got all the money and he the man and he got, I'm talking about he rich, bitch, and I ain't have much, and then he cheated on me, and then I said, oh, I'm leaving him because he cheated. I don't think that the wife that came in with nothing is entitled to leave with everything. Because, bitch, you decided to leave. You knew you was marrying a rich man. You should have put up with the shit to keep the check. Don't think you get to leave now and you still live like you fucking with a rich nigga or a rich guy. Like, you can't do that.
But that's what it's called, alimony. But
Right, but you got these women who think, oh, well, they marry these billionaires, right? And then they be like, I'm entitled to everything he got, or he needs to at least keep up my lifestyle. No, he don't. You decided to leave. Why did he need to keep up your lifestyle? You are the one that decided to leave. If you wanted to keep the lifestyle that you had, you should have put up with the shit. But now you decided to leave and you want him to pay for your lifestyle. No. Sis, take what he giving you and figure the rest out.
This
That's
is what
just
we
how
call
I
a
feel.
fine line of an old nasty divorce. First of all, bitch, I don't give a fuck how much. We not horses. You not gonna dangle no motherfucking carrot in front of my face and then expect me to still act right. But bitch, I'm starving on the inside, bitch. You cannot.
That's your decision.
But hold up, because here goes where the line get crossed.
Decision.
This is an emotional thing. You done stuck with this motherfucker through thick and thin, bitch. And when I say your mama damn near dead, your damn family calling, asking can they borrow money? Hell, he done gave you 30 STDs. Your pussy done fell off 83 times.
Wow.
Bitch, you done gave you a million goddamn kids and had some on you. And you think when I leave you, bitch, I leave with nothing? I had to carry you. You got hold away. Cause you said when a man when they be stressed out, they come unload on you, right? Baby, you done unloaded all this shit on me. And you expect me to settle. But that's emotional abuse. Emotional damage.
Well, why should so
you
if
need
me
to
and
pay
you are
me.
together?
Yeah.
If me and you are
You
together.
gonna pay for this pussy?
And I worth 250 million. And I go out, you my wife, and I go out, you live in lavish. You got the black cars, you buy whatever you want, you take your friends, you do whatever you want. You don't have to ask me for nothing, you just got it, right?
Treat me right.
Now you find out I'm cheating on you. And you say, well, that's it, I'm leaving. Why should I keep the 250 million lifestyle up? You decided to leave.
Cause this is where that prenup that y'all signed came in.
So listen. If the guy say I'm giving you 10 million and do with it, you shouldn't be like, oh no, you work 250. I need 100 of that. Girl, no, you decided to leave. You would have 100 if your ass was here.
Hold up,
so
bitch,
take the
and
10
why?
and get the fuck off.
Hold up, bitch, but being a wife is a full-time motherfucking job. When you become one, you gonna see how much work it is. Being a fucking wife is not an easy job. And that is a job in itself. You being a provider is a job in itself.
But you decided to leave, so I shouldn't have to
But
keep up
at the
lifestyle.
same time, you gotta understand what you took that person through. They want reparations for that. Just like black people, we want reparations for slavery. They want reparations.
My reparations is
Shit
giving
that
you
you
$10
took
million
them
of
through.
my shit that you didn't work for.
So you mean to tell me if a motherfucker had 8 million kids on you, they done like to killed you about 30 times with STDs and this, that, he might done knock you upside your damn head too. And that bitch, a black, your hospital bills and all this shit is included. You mean to tell me, oh, well, bitch, all you getting is 10 million and I left you hot burning. Now you got my babies and XYZ and every day I used to come here and unload on you. Bitch, you unloaded all your cares and your issues and your problems upon this damn, I'm not going to say wife because men marry men, women marry women, but your spouse, your significant other. You go in there and you release all that shit on them and you think, bitch, they just gonna up you. Bitch, you just gonna up and leave me with 10 million? No, bitch, I'm nasty divorce. I need at least allowance every motherfucking month.
I don't deserve to keep
when you pay your side, bitch.
I don't deserve.
Why you can't pay me?
I am not entitled.
You pay the side pussy?
I am not entitled to keep up your lifestyle.
But if you keeping up a side bitch
you
lifestyle,
decided to leave because you didn't want to put up the cheating. So that's what when you left the $200.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this. Sometimes
and you left the Maseratis, the Bugattis, the goddamn Lamborghinis. You left all of that when you decided to leave.
They did.
Now, granted, I'm gonna give you $10 million. If you want a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Maserati, bitch, make that shit shake.
Well, bitch, I'm saying you can't put a price on your motherfucking self-respect, bitch. And what you worth, what you feel that you worth, you gonna fight for
from my
motherfucking
account,
worth.
bitch, is a price on it.
That's why you can't put a price on self-respect. I mean, but that's your personal view.
I wish my husband or my boyfriend would leave me.
So
he's gonna take some of my money when he leave. Nigga, I'm gonna make sure you okay, but I ain't about to keep your lifestyle up because if you wanted the lifestyle, you would have stayed.
But this is the thing, your self-worth, what you endure with people, baby, that's worth a little change. Cause guess what? You done went through some mental.
Well, that's not your place to set a price and charge me for it.
Shit, we gonna tax you, bitch. Especially if I went through with you for years.
Don't set no price on me and charge me for your self-respect.
Hey, the pussy don't pay the bills, but it damn sure keep you fed, motherfucker, honey. Fuck that! It don't pay the bills, but it keep you fed. I want.
It's Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know if
I love them.
Okay, so it's a girl on that. Well, not a girl. It's a lady on that named Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda is Letitia's mom. Miss Wanda is very outspoken. Miss Wanda says what she wants. Miss Wanda goes online. She has her uncandid opinion. Listen, I love Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda is how I want to act.
Miss Wanda, I whoop your old ass.
But I'm getting there. Now you got Melanie and Martell. You know, they got into the little thing a couple seasons. They got a divorce. Now they're getting back on good terms, and I like the fact that they're getting along because it was ugly. It was bad. But this episode right here I just watched, they was nice to each other. But that's when you know when shit go down, I got your back. No matter whatever happened, they was there. But what I think is this. Isn't a boundary set on when older people decide to run their mouth and talk trash? Do you still have to respect them? Because Ms. Wanda went online and she talked about Melody and Martell children. And, well, okay, so this is what she said. Because it's a thin line. She said, Martell, you might need to get a DNA test to make sure that the last baby is yours.
That's what the hell the motherfucker saying now.
Now, some people think Melody shouldn't approach Miss Wanda because Miss Wanda is somebody's mom.
I would slap the old ass.
But then granted, just like some people feel like you and I, well, you feel like you run your mouth, you deserve to get approached no matter how old you is because it's cutting out.
It's no age limit on disrespect.
That whole, I'm older than you, I'm your parent, I'm your elder stuff is over with because the generation before us used that as an excuse to disrespect, and that's not an excuse.
Okay. Because if something is hurting you need
I didn't say that.
And then hurt her about her children.
So you agree that you would approach Miss Wanda.
I would have slapped Miss Wanda old ass and then Miss Wanda ran up on Melody.
Because I would have.
Miss Wanda knock that shit
What's
out.
up?
Because
What's
listen, people defend bullshit. And this is what I mean by this. Her daughter not one time said, "Oh, well, you was wrong," because if the shoe was on the other foot and Melanie mama would have said something about what's the name, Miss Wanda would have been the first one. Got something to say, be in the place. You cannot sit there and talk about people cheering. You don't bring kids into adult situations.
I just started
That's
shaking.
why I draw the line. You telling that man, "Oh, you need to find out a fraternity or sugar mama."
Bitch,
why is you worried about it? Why is you worried about it? Cause you mad? Cause she said your daddy with her DMs. Listen, if he went there, he went there. Shit, it is what it is. If she got receipts, and Miss Wanda, they have receipts of you saying, and then she said, "Yep, I said it." Why I would have known all this shit over there?
Also, we are from the South, right?
We from the South.
So we know women like Miss Wanda.
We do.
We know these older ladies who knows everybody business, whether it's true or not. They will say that shit. They will back that shit, and they will keep on. We know that.
We do.
Right, and it's not like that everywhere.
But again, it's no age limit on that disrespect.
Yeah, but in the South, I do think older women or older people in general will feel like because they are older, they have that pass. I didn't see that growing up to where it was like, oh, you gotta respect the older person. We didn't have that. I didn't have to learn that until I got down here.
Okay.
And I used to be like, what the fuck I'm holding the door for her for?
Okay.
Like, and I'm not being funny, but in the city, we not raised like that. So when they like, oh, the older people eat first, or hold the door for her, or let her sit down, bitch, I'm tired too. Like, that's just how I grew up. I never grew up like, oh, let them do this, or they get a pass because they older, or respect your elders. Yeah, my mama always said don't go around disrespecting people. But when we was out in the mall or the store somewhere, God, I'm not holding the door for Betty Sue. Fuck Betty Sue. The fuck?
Bitch, I am through.
And that's not being funny, but that's just fuck Betty Sue.
It's a different culture.
And then here, all women get mad because you don't hold the door. First of all, lady, I don't know you. And then second of all, you going to get in here and disrespect me anyway because you ain't even going to say thank you because you entitled for me to hold the door for you. So guess what?
That's some.
Now, you could have held the door for Peggy Jean now.
Betty Jane can hold the door for herself.
She can barely open that motherfucker. That's what she did. You can hold that motherfucker.
Now, if I'm walking in and somebody behind me, common courtesy is to hold the door. But I see people here who will literally break their necks to make sure they help an elderly person. When the elderly people are the most disrespectful people.
Now, they is some nasty motherfuckers when they meet one. But if that's on your heart, they'll do that.
Leanne, your back and leg hurt, and mine do too, Suge. So guess what? You want me to hold the door for you?
But that's centuries of pain.
Yeah,
you got a few years on that.
You were doing
extracurricular. You can't do.
Yeah, you were doing extracurricular. She was
Y'all don't know what Betty Sue went through. Betty Sue could have been living life in luxury.
It is something out here that do that.
Pain. Don't put a time limit on my pain.
It is something
I got
that.
centuries of pain too.
Oh, Lord.
Mental pain, we believe. But
we gonna move on.
I
ain't even going there with them because he ain't finna.
We talking about this.
My pain, like Ryan Wade said.
I'm talking about this, but I don't know if you watched it last night. So, Baddies South.
I didn't. The third part came on. The reunion. Let me tell you something. They said Krishan stink.
So listen, let's.
We got some co-workers.
We gonna watch it after this, but I'm gonna.
Turn the camera off.
Okay, so Baddies South. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So you've been watching the reunions. You've been seeing how Natalie been acting.
The damn fool.
And this is my honest opinion. Natalie, hold on.
Cause I brought that bitch from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Natalie, listen to me. If you're gonna be a bitch that get money, be a hoe that get money. We don't need to see you at every show. We don't need to see you fighting at every show. Them girls up there trying to be better and you up there acting a fool. How you gonna be the EP and you got your eye dotted? I'm confused. You running around here talking about some, oh, you fired, I'm the EP, I made what she said, $500,000 off y'all, I'm doing Baddies West.
Apparently,
yeah, they
on the tour bus, bitch.
Newsflash, Zeus only allowing you to finish your contract because after your contract, bitch, you're out of there. You're out of there. Especially the way you acted on this reunion, you out of there.
I don't know.
You in there telling, no,
like
they over her. You in there telling them what they gonna do. You walk around that set talking about cut, clear everybody off the stage, and not one of them hoes move because you really ain't the boss. Because if you really was the boss, if you was the EP like Andy over at Bravo or Carlos over at what Carlos at? Carlos over at the Oprah Network with Love and Marriage. If they said shut it down, clear the set, everybody gotta go, I bet you everybody would have got up off that set. You walked around that set in some joggers and some tennis shoes, trying to tote your power and trying to make it seem like you somebody that you're not, and you did all that and ain't nobody moved.
Not a one.
Nobody.
Not a one and none.
Nobody.
None.
If you was the real boss, when your eye got dotted, the show would have been over, shit would have been shut down, production would have wrapped, and everybody would have went home. But you ain't got no power. They just threw your name up there, and that's why you working, and that's why you want to cast, because that's the only way you're gonna get a big check.
Okay.
Not being funny, but we tired of seeing you, girl. We tired of seeing you. We tired of seeing you. Like, girl, get on. Get on.
Okay. And let me just give a shout out to my girl motherfucking Rolly. It's something about that bitch.
Because it's something that you missed that you gotta see.
It's something about that bitch Rolly that I motherfucking love. Like, that bitch is just a real bitch. Like, that bitch is from wherever the fuck she from, I'm from there too.
Star.
Okay?
She's
Rolly represents point blank period. Rolly don't take no shit. She gonna tell you like it is, honey. And if you heard Rolly say something, one thing about Rolly pulling up, what the fuck did you hear that I said? So we could go ahead and address it right real quick. And I ain't gonna stay on it too long, but I do want a few things that we want to address with Krishan. It ain't no shade to my girl, but bitch, get your shit together. Like, at this point, the stuff that you posted on the internet, the stuff that you was talking about on Baddies and this and the third, you really have the mentality like the world is against you, and since they not, they just want you to get from under blue clutches. Like, it can't be the dick, because you posted the damn little sex tape, and it won't smack it. It won't. You look like one of the bitches out of our hood getting beat from the back. Like, no cap. Like, I ain't saying, you feel what I'm saying, you supposed to got it, but bitch, you supposed to show that. You gonna post some wild shit on the internet, bitch, you supposed to be eating the dick and everything.
Well,
if they post you on the internet, if somebody let's just have a question for the people and for y'all. If someone
I know what you're about to ask.
leaks a video out of their phone of you, would you want them to post some of your best work and call you all types of sluts and hoes? Or would you want them to release some basic shit of you not doing much of fucking nothing? If you gonna be sucking some dick on video, bitch, you better be eating that bitch. Ooh, my bad. But if you gonna be sucking... Ooh, my bad. But if... Ooh, my bad. But if you gonna be some dick online, at least do a great job, bitch. At least eat the balls and all. If you gonna be getting smacked from the back, if you gonna get smacked from the back, bitch, at least let that coochie be having some noise. At least, bitch, we need to hear all the sound. When she was fucking blue, that shit was basic. Like, it was giving very much.
Who about Bonnie?
That's tea for another day.
Woo.
But,
So, yes, if I was Krishan.
Okay.
Krishan is 22.
Okay, Tutu, I'll suck a dick.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of it from a different point of view. It was more so when you take in from nothing and you giving everything, you are blinded by that. She doesn't care about nothing else. She cares about the fact that he has taken her and shown her things that she probably would have never ever seen. And that's why she marveled over him so much. And that's why she's so infatuated with him. Because she says it. She says, he's my superhero.
But
and
it's
that's
also
why
your kryptonite. He's also the thing that's killing your reputation.
He is. He's helping her but hurting her at the same time.
But she knows this though. Like,
she do, but we all been to the point where we done had a guy.
But
we might have had a guy that had as much money as Blue.
Bitch, I ain't putting no motherfucker on my tooth neither. Especially if the shit already mixed. Then you got a tattoo on your neck. You got a tattoo
I didn't know
here.
that. Now she it's some
That's
mental,
beyond infatuation.
I think it is some mental that she might need to work out. But I do feel like in about a year or two, she gonna look back at this and she gonna be like she better than Blue. And the thing is, she ain't ran into a man that's gonna give her more than what Blue giving her right now.
But it's not
necessarily. As soon as she do, it's over. Or as soon as she get more money than what Blue got, she gonna realize that he ain't got nothing to offer her.
But it's not necessarily. I'm looking at it from a woman's just perspective in general. Like, you know your worth. Regardless of how crazy we be acting or this and the third, you know when enough is just enough. Like, you have been publicly humiliated multiple times. You let his mama whoop your ass, and then you whooped his mama ass. That was the first incident when that would have let me know right there, okay, this motherfucker ain't got the sense enough to step in and say, all right, y'all need to be doing this shit here. This is not cool. Like, and he thinks it's funny. And the more crazy, wild shit she do, the funnier he thinks it is. He's never going to take her seriously if he knows, like, she's just always going to be a puppet. Like, she's always going to be a puppy and jump. If he say jump, she going to say high motherfucking high. Like, she knows this. Like, we want Krishan, and then she get up here on these TV shows, and she get up here on social media with these sad stories. Oh, I can't, and this and the third. She make all these sad ass excuses, but yet again, bitch, you not fighting to change it. You keep allowing this man to do whatever the fuck he wants to do to you, and you feel the world owe you some type of respect for doing it. Like, you keep doing all this shit, and you don't even know the point you trying to get at right now. You feel what I'm saying? Her mind is so far gone and wrapped up in Blue that she has no more better judgment. Like, all her sense is completely the fuck gone. Even bitches that get beat up wake up. You get hit hard enough, a bitch gonna knock some sense into your motherfucking soul.
But she doing the beating up. She be whooping his ass. Do you not be seeing the black eyes that he be having? So I think it's both of them. It's like
they be whooping each other.
They be whooping each other ass, and then they go and whoop their parents' ass because he whooped Krishan daddy ass down in the harbor at Baltimore on the camera because everybody was talking about it and they seen it. And then she whooped the mama and sister ass in the driveway of the mansion. So it's toxic on both sides.
Yeah, and they think it's cute, but at the end of the day, that shit's not gonna end well.
By the way, I live for that because listen.
Who whooped your ass?
Nobody.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna. Who whooped my ass? Who used to?
We gonna talk about this. You gotta
who used to whoop my ass?
Who? I don't know who used to whoop your ass. I know who used to whoop my ass. I know I used to get my ass beat by. I got my ass beat by 2 people, not 1.
I ain't never got beat on.
Had to duck and dive.
I thought you would get your ass.
Who, me?
Who whooped your ass?
Who died in my ass? Nobody.
Was it the ghost?
I wish.
Was it somebody?
I wish he would whoop on my ass. He might have yoked me up.
Listen,
but he ain't whooped my ass.
He put his hands on you because nobody got no business joking your ass up.
Well, sometimes you deserve to be yoked
Oh,
up.
hold on, bitch.
Well,
my time to play
so we're gonna talk about this. See, this is the problem. Sometimes bitches be asking to be yoked up, and then when you get yoked up, then you want to holler and cry.
But I want you to yoke me up and then fuck me, not yoke me up and then beat my ass.
No, but you're not about to be calling that nigga all types of hoe ass niggas, pussy ass, mark ass, fuck ass, doing all that stuff, and you think he about to sit there and tell you that you asking to be yoked up. If you was a nigga on the street, he would have yoked you up. What make you any difference? You knew you was pushing him to the limit when you kept on hitting him with them insults. You knew what the fuck was up. You knew what was up when he said, bro, leave me alone, and you kept going. You knew what was up when you would start mushing his motherfucking head, knocking him down to the wall.
But
you knew what was up.
Just a bruiser.
I'm not. If I mush my nigga, I gotta expect for him to something coming back towards me. If I throw something at him, I can't be mad if he yoked my ass up.
But beating your ass to oblivion is different.
That's different. Now you start whooping my ass and I can't damn, and I'm up there like, and I'm in the damn, or like I'm on the Medea, like I'm in a, or like I'm in a Medea movie like Helen, then that's different. Because then I need to get out.
That motherfucking house.
I need to get out. But if I'm talking junk and he say, all right, bro, leave me alone, and then I keep talking and he slapped my ass, I got 2 options. slap his ass back or leave his ass alone because he told me to leave him alone and I kept fucking pushing him.
Listen.
I know this is gonna be a lot and very controversial, but bitches run their mouth and then when niggas hit their ass, you like, you a man, you're not supposed to hit me. Well, stop running your motherfucking mouth.
Bitch, but it's if they put their hands on you, could walk away from words, but bitch, you can't walk away from a physical contact.
No, because if it was another female on the street talking to you the way your man was talking to you, you would be ready to hit. So what makes it any difference? Everybody has a boiling point. I be seeing my female friends. I have seen my female friends whoop that man ass, and that man sit there and throw his hands up like this because if he hit her back, he going to jail. That's not fair. That's not fair. And I tell my friends every time I see that shit, if he would have whooped your ass, don't expect me to jump in that shit because you shouldn't have been.
Bitch, hold up. This is going back to Carisha and then bitch, you better jump the fuck in.
If you jump on that man and he's sitting in that chair and you jump on him and he haul and hook your ass up on the wall, don't be looking at me with the damn scared eyes, bitch, because you shouldn't have jumped on him.
I'm gonna say, Taz, get out, baby. It's about to turn a different way, baby.
I'm just saying in general. Just saying in general.
But I understand where you come from. But I just feel like, you know, the bitch mind gone. I don't know if he beat her ass into a new universe, but
All right. So, all right, guys, come get your ass up.
I don't know.
Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. Hey, I'm trying to play, but where are you? Hey, I got one lie. Woo! And two truths.
That's all I gotta say.
I can't help what's left to say. Let's play the game.
Okay.
Wrap it up, y'all.
We're all gonna ask each
And yes,
other.
I did wrap it up. Just for y'all.
Okay, practice safe sex.
Okay, all the time, honey. You know. Even if it ain't.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up, and we're all gonna ask each other a question. Now, this question could be anything. This could be something that you wanted to ask. This can be something that you want to be shady about. It could be anything. Now, Greg, the person you're asking the question to has the option to either plead the fifth. If you plead the fifth, you must take a shot. If you decide to talk about it, then you talk about it.
Say no more.
Well, how far are we going first, bitch? Let's be clear.
This is no holds bars. You get to ask whatever you want to ask. It's up to us if you want to answer it.
Well, I'll be the last one to ask the question then.
Come on, you can ask the question first.
I'll be the
Want me to
last
start
one.
it off?
Yeah, start it off, Ted. Start it off. Who's the rich first?
I started with Marcus first, so I'm going to start with you.
Bitch, what?
Lean up.
This is not what we agreed on, but go ahead. Come on. Ask it. Ask away.
Dynasty. Have you ever
I thought we were going to play it again.
licked a gooch? And if so,
Rephrase it.
have you ever licked the gooch? And for the people that don't know what a gooch is, that's a little
It's the
piece
part
up under the
between the
balls. And then the second part of that question is, if so, did you go further or did you just stay there?
What a bitch. Okay. So let me answer the question. Of course I've licked the gooch.
Oh.
I ain't no scared bitch.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay. Of course I have licked the gooch. I have licked the balls. And you know, it was this one time. I ain't gonna say the names or nothing, but it was one time where, you know, I was having intercourse and I was licking the gooch. And I liked the reaction he was giving me, but then he did some wild shit. Like, he inched his ass up. It went from, I surpassed the gooch a few times. That's all I gotta say. And the shock on my face when I went from balls to booty hole, it was a stressful day. That's all.
Balls to booty hole.
That's all I'm just saying. It was a stressful day, y'all. Like, I was in shock. Like, I was down there. I thought I was doing some shit too. I thought I was doing some special. I was knocking the ball out my mouth and everything, knocking his nuts together, just going crazy. And honey, I was licking the gooch. I thought you was recording.
What's the
But
ghetto?
I was thinking about everything. I thought I was doing a wonderful job with the way for how he was reacting. I know I was doing a great job. But it caught me off guard because you know how sometimes
You gotta answer the question.
yeah, I gotta explain why I had to do it. But you know
Keep
how
on, cause I got one to chime in just a little bit.
you know how sometimes y'all mean, you know, we be down there just doing all that crazy shit, and he fucked around and inched that ass up on me like
He did what?
he did one of these numbers right here. You know how y'all be in the car, y'all want to suck y'all dick, y'all slide down in the seat. That's exactly what. Yeah, he did a little. He did a little.
See,
I said, oh,
for
what?
all the people out there who don't know, and there'll be a lot of females out there that be wondering if they like their booty to be ate or not. And this is what she's talking about. Sorry, I may be candid. She's talking about eating booty. Gotta eat the booty like grocery. Okay? But listen.
Did you put this in the live well?
If you suck the
Make sure
dick,
you cut this part out.
if you suck the dick and you get to the balls and you start licking the balls a little bit, and then you start licking the gooch, and you do a little, right?
How we
It's
able
a
to
little-
get our stuff ate?
He do a little, right? That's just letting you know that you can go a little further. And a lot of the times, y'all don't be taking them hints, so then they come and they go to other people, and then y'all be wondering why they be cheating. But that's why they be cheating.
With men at that.
I ain't say all that. See,
Hold
she's
on.
trying to get to- I don't tell my business. I just live it. Okay.
I mean, I really don't give a fuck. Guess
But
what?
that's just a no, and we're gonna get on to that onto another topic because we're gonna have a show about that.
Next
Catering
question.
to
I
your
am
man and his
cool.
pleasures. Okay.
Next segment.
Go ahead. Hey, Marcus, I got a question for you.
Let me get my good leg.
In the last 2 months,
Oh, here we go.
Get some shade in this shit.
Yeah, let me put my glasses on so I can get my
in the last 2 months,
You don't see my leg?
would you say that you have more than 2 sexual partners, 4, or would you say you only have 1?
In the last how many times?
2 months.
In the last 2 months, and sexual is including oral and penetration.
Well, at this time, I don't know if I have an exact number,
Yeah,
but
104,
I heard 5.
500
but
in 2
frankly,
months. Oh,
frankly, I'm only dealing with one person at the moment.
That didn't answer the question though. We said answer again.
in the last 2 months.
Oh,
would you say you have
true.
more
On
than
those,
2 sexual
those.
partners, 4, or you just saying you have 1?
Dose, honey, dose. One.
So 2 months, 2 weeks.
So you averaging 1 person a month.
Starting off.
The verdict is in, and they say that was a lie.
Motherfucking lie.
Wait! They're telling me from the back.
Live,
They said you're lying.
baby.
Oh wait! They actually say they have 4 people in the back right now. They're finna bring out. Oh my gosh!
Check 1215.
Oh wait!
I don't recall.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't. Who is that, Bill? You said
I don't recall.
I don't recall. I don't
I
recall.
don't recall.
I'm sorry.
All right, questions.
Okay, question. Get on. Did
That's what I do want tonight.
In the last
3 days.
Nah, he ain't no dick for 3 days. You maybe he did. I want you. I don't know what you do. That ain't what I want.
Ask the question.
Okay, so Cortez, if you could go back in time and refuck anyone, who would it be? Use nicknames only. They don't know who we're talking about. But who would it be? Do I need to give you an ABC?
Nope.
Oh.
I already know.
Who would it be?
There's 2 that come to mind, but there's one. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's down that street, right behind Cookout on the west side. I think it's called Land Street, one or the other.
Damn.
Right, no, it ain't LAMH. Right behind Cookout on the west side. But that's
What a dickhead! I know you fucking lying.
it's somewhere on that street. But I lie to you not. He came to my house one day and he fucked me so good, and he whispered in my ear and said, "This is the last time we ever gonna do this, and I promise you, I ain't never see that man ever again. Can't find him nowhere."
I know you
Can't
fucking
touch
lying.
him. I couldn't even tell you how they damn get in contact with him. I don't fucking know. That shit was amazing. Like, until that day, I swear everything. Listen. If that man come across me right now, I'm gonna be like, "Listen, let's go." Like, it was amazing.
So previously, how many times have you guys had interactions before that moment?
Just
of
one.
It was just that one.
Just one. No.
How long
just
that?
one time. Just one time before.
Before? Oh, okay, I'm about to say
Just one time before, and that was amazing, and that was in the car. And then the second time was in the house.
Also, you've upgraded from the car to
Right, so the first time was in the car after the club.
Oh.
And then the second time was at my house.
Okay.
And it was good. I listen, sir.
Cause
Hold on.
I
If
just
you're watching
recalled
this,
you. I just recalled you, and you said, you know, you didn't do CarPlay.
Sir,
You was upgraded.
if you out there anywhere, I am looking for you.
And for my old sneaky link, call me.
And for my baby daddy, fuck you, T-Rex.
Listen, sir, I am looking for you. I need you. I don't know where you are, but baby, listen, come back to me. Listen, I will come and pick you up from wherever you are, whatever you need. I got it. I'll take you there. Please listen. I'm asking you.
Y'all, for real.
Please come back to my friend. He said, 'cause that dick was a boy.
Five.
Baby, come back.
Five.
Not that five.
Listen, and he was a little young thing too.
They'll be the ones
Right.
that had hemmed up all up like
Yeah.
Now you said what?
Calling on
That
your
was
mama.
the last
He
one.
whispered in my ear while he was literally while it was in like the best part of the sex. I'm like, "This is the last time we doing
Now
this,"
you gotta do it in his voice too.
and it made it so
Hold on,
much
do it in his
better.
voice.
I can't.
What is that?
I can't. It
What
was.
is that?
I,
This is.
I was in such a twilight zone when it was
He
happening.
was in
Nah,
Victoria.
Oh,
Yeah, no, honestly, I ain't never felt like that. That's why I
I
said
ain't
it's
never
the
found
best.
nobody show me
That
all the
shit
things
was-
that you done show me in a special way. I feel when you owe me.
Okay. Well, guys, we are coming to the end of our show today. We do thank you for tuning in to Call the People.